Happy holidays, Watergirl crew. It's Michelle here, and I'm ready to go in my box and find package number 15 because it is December 15th. Are you ready for some more fun today? So let's see what we've got in our package. It's very flat, but it's not squishy, so it can't be fabric. But I'm sure it's something to use with fabric. Aha! It is hexagon paper pieces in a 1-inch size. So it says we've got 100 pieces. They're all in there, the little papers. Now let's just see, because it looks like there's some instructions in here too. All right, what have we got? Oh, wonderful. We have a little tutorial on how to baste, which means how to adhere your fabric to your little paper pieces. So there's a tutorial on that. And then they actually show you at the very bottom how to join and sew your pieces by hand. Remember that little yellow sew tight designed by Canadian Libs Elliott? You're gonna wanna get that out of your advent box for this little project. So what can you do with these 100 hexagons? Well, I'm going to show you something that I've been working on with them. So I just took a charm pack, a mini charm pack, which is little 2.5-inch squares. I love working with them. You know, you see them when you come to our shop or online, and they're just so cute, and you get the whole collection, but you think, okay, what do I do with these little charm squares? Well, they're perfect for 1-inch hexagons. So there's a whole bunch that I have put together. So I've just been kind of color blocking and playing with them. I started these outside in summer, and so I'm just going to keep joining them together because I actually do have a plan to turn them into a journal cover. I'm going to sew them together. So essentially, when you're using all these paper pieces, it's no different concept than piecing together on a sewing machine. It's just that with these really odd shapes, you remove tackling the bias from the fabric when you wrap it around paper. That's one of the reasons you want to do EPP. The other thing is it's just so much fun for fussy cutting cute fabrics, and it's a portable activity. You can take it with you and sew just about anywhere. Now, if you've watched our YouTube video of me with Tula Pink at Houston Quilt Market this year, you may have heard Tula say that it's not cool to EPP during the day. But I've got to disagree a little bit, Tula, because I don't know. I feel cool when I go like sit in my favorite coffee shop and just have time for myself and do this. I think it's cool, and that's what matters. So check this out. You know, we sell the Love Patchwork magazine. So here's an example of what they did with 1-inch hexagons. They're making a little journal cover, and then they added in triangle pieces. So you can get all kinds of different shapes and pieces. We even have kits with whole projects in them. This is one that I'm planning to do during the holidays, is use all the little 1-inch hexagons and make this clasp purse. So we have this on our website, and it comes with the instructions how to do it and the clasp. So let me show you really quickly how to baste one of these. So I'm going to improvise a bit here. I'm just going to pin this onto my wool mat to hold it in place for you. Okay, so I use the glue method because as a very lovely person I know has said many times, I'm not lazy, I'm busy. So I like to use this glue. So what I'm going to do is, it's a refillable glue stick from Bowen, one of our favorite notions companies from France. And it glows on pink, so you can see where you put your glue. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to just glue it to the center of here. Bear with me, you know it's not gluing perfectly because I've got a pin under it. But I'm going to glue it to my fabric just to hold it in place. Now, you're going to want to fold over the seams over the edges, but you got a little bit too much bulk there in the corner. So I just take my Karen K. Buckley scissors and I'm just going to trim away those corners just to remove some bulk. Now, if I was being really careful, I would be using my 3/8 out of 3/8 ruler. But I find for these little ones, I can cheat and do it this way. Okay, so now that I've got those little areas trimmed, I'm just going to try to get this lined up a little better and not stick myself with the pin that's going through the other side. So I don't want my glue to go right to the very edge because I'm going to be stitching my needle through there. So I just keep my glue slightly away from the edge. I put a little bit of glue on there, and then I just fold that in with my fingers, and it's glued down. I'm just going to keep going one direction the same way, doesn't matter which way, but I'm going to keep moving in the same direction. And all my seams are just going to fold nicely over there. And so the fun thing is, like, you can sit at a hockey rink watching your kids, your grandkids play. You can be sewing this. You can be doing this on the couch at night when you're watching your shows. And then once you have a whole bunch of these basted, all you need is your little spool of thread, a little bit of snips, your magnets. I do use this So Fine thread gloss, and I didn't think about that my pin is stuck in there. You get the idea. Okay, so now I have a basted paper piece so that I can then start putting, I can put two right sides together and start stitching and have fun and work towards making lots of hexagons. So I hope that gives you a fun little holiday project. While you're there watching those Christmas movies, you can start doing some EPP. Have a wonderful day, crew. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Stay safe, stay hopeful, and keep spreading smiles and kindness.